Welcome back to my channel. How are we at November favourites already? I only started this little series back in September, but we literally have 1 month left of 2025. Honestly, this might be a hot take, but 2025 maybe was my best year yet. And if you're close to me and you've been following me on my socials, you would maybe understand why. But welcome back to one of our monthly favourites. So for November, I didn't really have a lot of favourites for November. I've got a bunch of stuff that's sitting here. This is kind of like random little bits. 3 are clothing, and then I've actually only got one product this time because I haven't really been trying any new products. And I've got a book. Let me tell you about this book. So November's monthly favorites are a little bit different from my last two videos. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, my first favorite of November then is this book. Now this is the second book of the Windy City series. It's called Right Move. And I think if you were to kind of read this book, you would need to read at least the first one. A lot of people didn't love the first one. I really, really loved the first one, but this one, I think I would sell my soul to read again for the first time. Like it was insane. She's also been through a little bit of damage because I accidentally put her into a wet bag. But this book, oh my god, just trust me whenever I say Ryan Shea and Indy. Just trust me. I really, really love this book. I actually got these books off Vinted as well. And they're actually in pretty good condition. Well, I've ruined mine now, but I don't think I will ever sell this book. Like, you've seen my reviews for like books this year, and I have read, oh my god, I really need to figure out how many books I've actually read and give you a full-on big debrief about all of them. But I love this one, and I was really warned that I would love it, and I did. So we're starting off strong with our November favourites with Right Move by Liz Tomford. Just trust me. Next up for my November favourites is something I did start doing in October, but I really got into it in November, so kind of similar to my switch. I started making bracelets. So Daniel, for my like boo basket, he got me beads, and I really just started making bracelets, as you would have seen in my past few videos. I actually started making little bracelets to give out in the uni called A Little Reminder, and I really wanted to like put my all into this little project, like even start up like an Instagram page and everything. But I feel like just being that little like token of like a little reminder if you're having like a bad day, just like a little pick me up is maybe more than like starting something of it. So it's basically just a little organza bag, a little note that I handwrite all of them, and then I make the little bracelets and put in a little motivational little sticker. And I really, really love making these because I feel like it's just very me, because back in 2020 I had a self-love account, and it was basically just dedicated to like self-care content, self-love content, and that's kind of where my like love for content creation kind of came. So it's kind of just a way of little giving back, but like I love making these bracelets, especially Saustrian and Grains beads. Now they're so affordable, you get so many, but specifically these little small ones, like these are maybe the best beads. Maybe that's a wee bit of an understatement, but basically I've got two little examples here of these little small little beaded bracelets. Now I was making the bigger beads bracelets, and then I actually was wearing them and I was like, they're actually a wee bit uncomfortable. But these little tiny little beads from Sauce and Grain, I would really recommend that you, if you are into beading or you want to get into beading, maybe try these little small beads first, because I feel like they're just so dainty and they don't irritate at all. I made a wee colour one as well for myself, but literally I cannot stop making these little bracelets, and I just give them out whenever I can remember, just around the uni, just like a little token. And sometimes I go out to people and I'm like, I hope you're having a good wee day, kind of show my face. And then other times I just leave them anonymously, because I feel like if I receive one of those, I would feel very seen and just like, oh, like someone is looking out for me, like the universe. I'm all into like spiritual stuff like that. But yeah, that's just a little random one, but these little beads from Saustrian and Grain, and Saustrian and Grain is just amazing for anything craft wise. So I would really recommend those. Okay, we're going on to a bit of clothing which I did speak about in my last video. So the brown Halara flares, I got them in burgundy and wore them all throughout November. I was wearing them at least like twice a week. Like these flowers are just the comfiest. I don't think I'll ever stop talking about these. They're just so comfy. They have pockets. I don't need to say anything else. I want to buy them in every single color. Like I feel like I have nearly all the colors now. I've got brown, I've got burgundy. I feel like I could maybe get blue or black. But these are just, oh my god, I can't stop raving about them. I'm gonna leave links for all of these things down below if I can as well, just in case you want to get for like a Christmas gift or something, and like a link is much better than maybe me saying where it is and then you can't find it. But these, just trust me, and remember to size up if you're getting these because they are super stretchy. But this color is just insane and I just loved it, and if you'd seen me, I'd wear these about twice a week. Keeping with the burgundy theme, I went to the Unaltered Christmas Market, just pop up there last weekend, and I got myself the Unaltered new quarter zip. Now I have wanted my hands on this for absolutely ages. I got to try it on. Let me tell you, this has not been off my body because it is freezing up here. Like you could feel the temperature drop. This has literally saved me. It is so fleecy and so soft inside. It fits perfectly. It's not like a tight fit, but it's not too oversized. It literally fits. I got a large and I'm like a 14 to 16. And the quality of her stuff is literally insane. Like it was £65, but like this is a long lasting like fleece quarter zip. And I have been wearing these two together. And let's just say I look like I actually have my life together whenever I wear this outfit. And the colours literally just match perfectly. Would highly recommend. It is so cozy, and I wore it all through November and I'm gonna do the same for the rest of the months. Okay, I'm gonna go on to a product then which I still am testing out and I am coming around to it, but I wanted to kind of include it in my November favourites because my December favourites will probably be the next few products of this range. So this is the number 7 Good Intent range. I ran out of my moisturiser basically, and I've been using the same moisturiser for like past few months now. It's just like the little bubble slam dunk one. It was 50 mils and I was paying £12 or £14 for it, which I thought was a wee bit ridiculous for the size of it. I love the formula, I loved everything about it. I just couldn't get past the price. So whenever I saw that the Good Intent range came out, this is a water cream, which is basically a moisturiser. Never used a water cream before. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's actually been doing really good for my skin. I'm still like a few weeks into using it, but I would say it is becoming a bit of a favourite. And it was £14 and you get 100 mils. So like it made more sense for like value and like money and stuff. I actually asked my mum for the little it's like the little travel like gift set of the rest of the Good Intent range. So the toner, the cleanser, and I think like a mask or something as well. So I have a feeling those will be in my December favourites. Obviously I can't predict the future. But I really love this product. It's very lightweight. You literally need like 2 pumps on your skin morning and night, and it is like a water cream consistency. I've never used a water cream before. It's just very sleek and silicone, and it's a pump as well, and I really love it. So I'm sticking it here in my November favorites. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. I'm still like in the first few weeks of using it, but I think it's worth the hype. So yeah, that's a favorite. Last but not least, I have another clothes item. Now, I have been living in this the past few weeks because it is so cold. I wear shorts to bed and I've actually had to be wearing this to bed as well because it's so cold. Sophie is picking me up some new pajamas though in Sainsbury's and I'm so excited for those. I have a feeling they'll be in my December favourites too, but like I said, I can't predict the future, but you know. So this is actually Daniel's sweatshirt, but whenever he bought it, I was really raging because I really wanted it for myself. It actually fits me. Even though it's a medium, it's super oversized and I'm like a large to an extra large. It's this Scooby-Doo Hollister sweatshirt and I kind of had to include it in here because the quality on this sweatshirt is really good. It's super duper soft inside, like you are going to be so cozy wearing this, so like you don't need to wear a t-shirt underneath it or anything, and it's got a little Scooby-Doo print on it. And I kind of just had to include it because I have been wearing it the past few weeks to like uni. I've been wearing it the past 3 nights to bed because it's so cozy. the color of it is just really, really gorgeous. And like Hollister stuff isn't cheap. Like I think this sweatshirt was like £50, which that's a bit of a break in the bank for me, but like he bought it and I've got more wear of it than he has. But Hollister stuff will last, like it's really, really good quality. So I just kind of had to include it in because you would have seen me wearing this quite a while as well. And like it's just so cozy. I just had to include it in my November favorites. I feel like that was a good little video. I feel like that's some little like randomy gifts, but I feel like the randomy gifts are like the things that you use more, if you get what I mean. So like the book, the moisturizer, which I'm still really coming around to, and of course these little beads, which as you would have seen, I have been bracelet making mad. So that is my little November favourites. I really hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a great wee day.